YouTube video. My name is Muhammad Salim BAKHASHWEIN. People also would know me as BAKHASHWEIN'S kitchen. So welcome to my kitchen tonight. I'll be taking you through a slow run of how I make my kind of butter chicken. So here we have a half kg of boneless breast, and it's been cut into cubes, and we have some onions that we're going to fry later till golden brown. Then we have some maziwa mala, ilara. This is what I love to use, best than any other. Then we have some tomatoes chopped into cubes, and a bit of 1 capsicum, some black pepper, some lemon zest, some butter, some almonds that we're later going to roast and blend into a powder, some garlic and ginger, and a half lemon juice. So let's start to cooking. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to roast my almonds. Just to the thing is, the reason I'm using the almonds is that I like the earthy kind of nutty kind of taste. So what I do, I like to roast them and on a medium heat on a pan. Just roast them for a bit so that they get that burning kind of taste. So put a pan on high heat first so that it gets hot. Once the pan is a bit hot, put in the almonds. Reduce the heat a bit to medium, and then just roast them a bit until they're dry enough for you to be able to. So as you can see, our almonds have been roasting, so I will switch off the heat, and then I will leave them for at least 2 to 3 minutes just for them to cool down. As you can see, so our almonds are ready. We're going to put them aside. So before we blend this, what we are going to do, our next step would be putting oil on high heat so that we can fry our onions. To be hot enough to fry the onions, we're going to blend the almonds into a nice smooth powder. Well, almonds is optional. I would love to use cashew nuts. I love cashew nuts, but since I don't have cashew nuts, I'll just substitute them with almonds so that they just get that nutty flavor. That's what I'm looking for. It's not in every ingredient. Like basically everyone has a different way of cooking their butter chicken. Mine, I like it best when it has some nut taste into it. So for me, I'll be using almonds tonight. But for you, if you would like to use cashew nuts, or you'd like to do your butter chicken without any nuts, that's up to you. For me, I love it with some nuts there. So this is how smooth I like my almonds or any nuts that I would have. Yes, I blended them while a bit hot, but they're okay for me. They're fine. They'll just be fine. They'll do the job I want them to do. So as we are doing this, our oil is ready. We're going to go in with the onions that we want to fry. As we let the onions fry into golden brown, make sure they're golden brown, they're well fried, not burnt, but golden brown. So the next thing we're going to do here, into my chicken, what I'm going to do is add a bit of salt and half a lemon juice that we have. So half a teaspoon will be okay for me. I don't like too much salt because the other ingredients will have salt in it. Once we have the mixture in it, there will be plenty of salt. And in goes the lemon juice. So on medium heat we let these fry. Mind you, this is just because I like my chicken with a bit of flavor. So once your chicken is dry, the lemon juice dries up in the chicken, just switch off and set it aside. In the same pan, we're going to put in on medium heat. We're going to go in with our butter. But preferably you should use, to me, I prefer unsalted butter. But to most, if you prefer unsalted butter, well and good. If you prefer salted butter, to your preference, inshallah. So as we are waiting for our chicken and our onions, we're going to go in with the ingredients that we have, our mixture for our paste. So in a blender, you go in with your ginger and garlic. Then you'll take in your capsicum and your chopped tomatoes. So basically, we are waiting for the onions to be golden brown, so we can put them into the mixture and blend them together with the maziwa mala. Yeah, ilara again, maziwa mala ya ilara. Once your butter is melted, put on high heat for a minute or two, and put in your almonds and let it fry, mix with the butter. Once the butter is mixed with the almonds, you go in with the mixture, just like that. So once our mixture is mixed with the almonds and the butter, we let it just keep stirring for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just let it boil and let the mixture sit well before you go in with the spices. So at least that should be like at least 7 to 8 minutes. Remember, you want it thick, but you also don't want it burnt. The good thing about this dish is that you can put any amount, any quantity of butter you wish. If you're someone who likes butter, some people love butter. So if you're someone who likes a buttery chicken to be butter, like butter chicken to be buttery, and you can use an extra quantity of butter. Basically what I like to do is go in with a bit of butter. Then once my chicken is ready, I melt a bit of butter on the side and pour on top of it as it is hot. Let's add some seasoning. We'll go in with a teaspoon of salt. The chicken, we've already salted it a bit with the lime. So once seasoned, you can go in with your spices. So you should leave this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just put it on low heat and let it boil. Just about now, I'm going to put my chicken in the mixture. Remember, this is just me wanting my butter chicken to look this way, but if you want to add more color to it, you can add some tomato paste. But for me, I prefer it in this way. We're going to leave it for 5 minutes so that the chicken is cooked evenly. A few of the onions that I've left are set aside for later. As I did that, I'm going to go in with my melted butter. That's if you like extra butter like me. My God, the aroma is something else, I tell you. The aroma is completely out of this world. The aroma is so nice. I can't wait to put this in my belly. I'm sure I'm going to have a very beautiful night because of this food today. So here goes, our chicken is finally ready. I'm about to switch off my gas. I'm going to test this. So this is preferable, you can serve it with naan bread or people tandoori. Tandoori is naan, yeah, so it is good. Or if you're a rice lover like myself, you can serve it with rice, any kind of rice you would prefer. It's flavor in butter, and another thing, it's flavor in nuts. So the almonds are going to give it a nice nutty flavor. So what we're going to do is that we have some remaining lemon zest. I would love to use them, but if you don't want as plenty as I do, you can also chop up some coriander for garnishing if you like. And for me, some lemon zest do fine, and the remaining onions go on top. And voila, here we go. Our butter chicken is ready, and as I said before, you can have it with any type of bread you would make at home, be it naan or garlic bread is also nice, and but I would prefer rice because I'm a rice person, and I would enjoy it with rice with my family. And I'm about to dig into this and tell you and let you know how tasty it is. So wait for the feedback. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm ready to devour this food and tell you all about the chicken. And I'm having it with rice. As I told you, I love rice, I'm a rice person. So let's dig in, and yes, with a glass of cold tamarind and passion juice. So here we go. Sishangaa tunakula kinyumbani, Kiswahili, kikosti yani. This is how you eat. Amazing. So you get all the flavors. You get the nutty flavor, you get the onions, you get the butter taste. And the chicken is just rightly cooked. Please be sure to try it, like, share, and I hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.